All right, it's Jay today and Gwen tomorrow, and we're back with another adventure this morning. So today is March 15th, 2024, and it is a Friday. With that, it's about 5:18 in the morning, and I figured I'd bring you guys along. I'm gonna go to try to catch sunrise in Kewaunee, Wisconsin, which is only about like 30 miles up the road. But it's on Lake Michigan, so I figured watching a sunrise over Lake Michigan would be kind of cool. I have not done that. I don't think I've ever done it, to be honest. But I figured, you know, why not? This is a perfect opportunity. It's supposed to be, I think they said partly sunny today, with increase of clouds later on. So just as long as it holds out in the morning and we get a good sunrise, that would be cool. If not, no big deal. I've had issues catching sunrise quite a bit of places, as you guys can see. But yeah, so again, we're about 30 miles away, so we'll definitely I think I'll have to swing and get gas too, so but yeah, it should be kind of interesting. So again, it's 5:22, so I believe they said that sunrise was at like 7:04 this morning. So we got a little ways to go. And I'm not sure where I'm gonna set up yet. I had plans to do by the lighthouse, but we'll see when we get there. You know, maybe I'll change my mind and do it somewhere, like maybe in a park or something, or on a beach. Don't know yet. Just gonna play it by ear as we go, so. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna time lapse from here until we get there, and then we'll set up then. Talk to you guys at the other end. Alright, it's currently 6:15 and we're entering Kewaunee. So just figured I'd turn the camera on again out of time lapse and film a little bit. I'll show you a couple places over here where well, one place for sure where when I got out of the service, this is the apartment I lived in for about, I think, till 2006. So I got out of the service in 2001, and from 2001 till 2006, I believe, this is where I lived. This place has really changed a little bit, so haven't been over here for a while. That bank is new. Looks like they're putting something in here to the right. Currently it's 31 degrees outside too, so thought we were gonna do spring. So much for that. So this street that I'm on right now is Center Street. This will run all the way from uptown all the way to downtown, but basically it runs through the middle of the residential area here in Kewaunee. In Kewaunee, I think the population is about 2,600 that live in this area. Could be a little less, could be a little bit more. I'm not 100% sure. Again, I moved away from here back, I mean, I believe it was 2006, 2007, somewhere around that time frame. And then I moved to Green Bay, to the east side. And then from there, you know, life took off as we know it. So I lived here before I met Gwen. Like I said, when I got out of the service, kind of didn't know what I wanted to do with my life when I got out. Like, I was gonna be honest, I was kind of like a lost little dog. Did not prepare for my future, I tell you that. But I've grown wiser and smarter now, so fully aware on certain things now. So there used to be a school right here, down over here to the right, called Hillcrest. However, I don't know if that's there anymore. I believe it got torn down. Where the stop sign is right here coming up, this will be, I believe, 1st Street, if I'm not mistaken. Said it's been years. We were actually here not too long ago, but I don't think we came down here. I think we just drove around the outskirts. So right up here to the left, oh, nice little bird flying out in front of the car. So when I got out of the service, there's a white house right here on the corner that has stairs going up the side of the house right here in the front. This is where I used to live. Oh, give me 1 second. And that upper apartment right there, those stairs. And during the winter, those stairs would get really tricky. In fact, we had to modify the bottom stairs because the landlord wasn't doing it. And put a piece of wood underneath it. Was not a fan of living there. However, I didn't have a whole lot of money at the time, so it worked. I was only paying like $225, I think, and it was a studio apartment. So basically, I had 3 rooms. I had a kitchen, which was basically my kitchen and dining room, my living room, which was my living room and my bedroom, and then a bathroom. And they tore down this house that was here. That's interesting. So not a whole lot, but it worked for me. So I made it work, and like I said, I lived there for almost 5 years, I think. Yeah, a lot of things wouldn't get done. The landlord lived in New Franken, so he didn't have the time to fix stuff. And I feel like he didn't really give a care neither about the property. So, but yeah, so now we're back on Center Street. We just did like a little square, I guess. Oh, moving on down. So there's gonna be a house up here on the corner to the left, where I grew up as a young kid. Right here. That's the house I grew up in as a kid. So, and we lived like a block from Marquette Middle School is where I went to school at. However, that school was torn down now due to the asbestos, I believe, that was in there. So, but yeah, it was not. There was a lot of issues with that house, so you know, it could have been much better, but you know, it is what it is. So, all right, so look at what we're coming to. So that's a lighthouse there in Kewaunee. That's ideally where I wanted to set up and film. However, wow, I can't even talk. My mobility issues this morning aren't going to let me do that. I'm having some issues walking a little bit. So, we're going to set up right here on the beach, I think. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Looks so cool. Sunrise is going to be pretty awesome this morning, I think. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set up and see what we see. And I'll probably swap the battery out in this because I don't know how much is left. So I guess I'm going to go from there. Talk to you guys here shortly. All right, now that we caught that sunrise this morning, I just figured I would ask you guys if you guys wouldn't mind to like, share, or subscribe, either or just watch the videos. I appreciate you guys for coming along on my journeys and adventures here with Jaytoday and Gwen tomorrow. So with that, I think we came in, we saw what we came for, so I'm very happy. I was a little optimistic about, at first I thought that I might not be able to see it. However, as the sun started peeking through, I was getting excited. So again, this is right here on Lake Michigan, a park. I can't remember the name of the park here in Kewaunee. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, guys. If you guys like this kind of content, please feel free to like, subscribe, or watch the videos. And with that, I'll see you guys on the next adventures here, there, and everywhere. Talk to you guys next time. Oh, as you guys can see, the waves over there by the pier are getting a little bit bigger. They're actually going over the break wall, I guess is what it's referred to as. See you guys next time. Take care.